Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your love predictions for the next 6 months of your life. This is a timeless reading, so remember, if you found this in 6 months time, a year's time, or if you're finding this today fresh on my channel, that's cool. It is timeless. Now, how I've done this, guys, is the top 3 cards are those who are in a relationship or have a specific person. Those cards are the ones I want you to choose from. The ones down the bottom are cards for those who are singles. So those who are open to love, who want to know what's coming over the next 6 months. That's the 3 that you can choose from. So we have card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, in a relationship or have that person of interest. And then you have your singles. Take a minute, either meditate, pause, and intuitively select which card you're mostly drawn to, and that will be the card for you. I look forward to having this reading time with you and finding out what's to come in the next 6 months. Remember, timestamps are always in the description box below, so you can skip right to your card and your reading, and we can get all the information possible. And I hope that you guys enjoy this, and make sure you leave some feedback below and like if it resonates. Let's go. Hello pile number 1, and welcome to your love prediction for the next 6 months. I'm excited to be here. Obviously, if you've picked this card, you're in a relationship or you have a person of interest. Whatever you want to label it, this pile's for you, okay? So the first card you chose, well, if that isn't fitting, I don't know what is. Allow love to pour in and out of you. This is incredible. Allowing love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncover a few of your cards, and we'll look at what messages they could be bringing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I can already start to see what's happening here. I'm feeling like this is quite a new situation or love. If not, it could be something that feels like you're entering a new chapter. So with renewal here and love, allow it to pour in and out of you. I can feel here like there's this fresh, incredible, loving energy flowing around you guys, and it's really magical. And when I say magical, I mean literally magical. You have the Magician here, which indicates, things are flowing the way you like it, the way that you wanted it to. So whether or not right now you're just meeting this person or you've been in a relationship for a while, there's something that's going to create this new chapter, right? A new chapter that just creates that renewal of energy. So it's really coming into this balance, you see. Whether or not, if you're already in a relationship and it's been a while, there's this balance being created, this new renewal chapter that's going to happen over the next 6 months. And it might be really noticeable, or it might just naturally flow into this balance, and you'll start to just feel how perfectly aligned it is. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling that someone in your life, it could be you or it could be your person, is represented by the King of Pentacles. So very proud, very focused on stability and security, very well, what is the word? They're just very well organized and like to be financially secure. I can see here that some of you or your person is very well positioned. in the sense of they own a house maybe, or they just have quite a lot of money up their sleeve. They have savings, they're very stable. And if that is not them, if yet it's coming, it's like this person likes to be quite stable and have that stability in order to commit. Okay, and that could have been maybe if there's been a delay in this situation, if there's been a delay in moving forward, this person might be just preparing. They wanted to get prepared, they wanted to feel that financial security in order to be able to focus on love. Maybe they've been distracted by work for a little while. Whatever it may be, there's good financial stability coming, if not already. And it's like they can finally pay more attention to you, or you can finally pay more attention to your person. So consciously spend some more time over the next 6 months getting to know or becoming more closer with your person. And I feel like it's really going to just spark this new chapter for you guys. It's a really, really nice time coming through, okay? I can see here with the renewal, it's very refreshing. It's refreshing to be able to shift your focus onto something else, being the love side of things. Someone here is very work driven, very focused, and that's not a bad thing, because coming now is the time to focus on the love. So there's something you've been imagining or visualizing in the love interest, or in the lifestyle, or it could just be the future, the family home kind of thing. And Spirit's basically here to tell you that, you know, it's coming, keep imagining, and just allow it to enter your life with ease. Don't control it too much. So allow it to pour in and out of you, and accept those loving moments. If someone wants to share their love with you, or like share these beautiful moments, go with it. Even if, you know, you're invited to do something that would not normally be your cup of tea, if that's like a date night that you wouldn't usually consider your kind of date night, going there and doing that with them because they enjoy it is something that's really going to grow your relationship. That's what I'm seeing. So let's have a look further in, that's keen, further into your relationship. So we've got efficiency, we've got the Fool, we've got another King of Pentacles. No way. This could indicate that you guys are quite similar in that aspect, where you like that financial stability, you're quite content with where you're at, that kind of energy. See here, they're very content, they're sitting in their place, their comfortable place, their home, and they're very happy there. It's like I can see this person that they're representing is going to be very content with where they're going, and this could represent both of you, similarities, or it's telling me, you know, this person is going to be just very, very happy and secure. You guys are really, it seems like you mesh really well. Two of Wands, fun. And the Death card, which is always a good thing, you know. It's an ending of a chapter and a new beginning. With death, there's always new life, and that means this could literally mean, you know, a new beginning, a new chapter, which we already kind of looked at with renewal. And it's funny because over here with the King of Pentacles, we have next to it renewal, and then over here we have another King of Pentacles with death, which is another renewal card, bringing that fresh energy, you know. So whether or not you guys, if this is a new love interest, you've just started seeing this person, it's like they could have just recently come out of something, or you both have, or one or the other have. Maybe in other areas, maybe for some people, this could be you've overcome something together, which is really exciting. And for the other side of things as well, for people that have been in a relationship for a little while, it's about making plans for the future and moving forward with excitement, making future plans. This could be about getting a new house, buying a house together, finding that family vibe, feeling that family stability. Because now here we have the Two of Wands, which indicates planning and future possibilities. This could mean travel, but it could also mean moving. So I do get the feeling someone here is either planning some traveling, it could be, or moving house, planning to buy a house, looking into where they want to move to together. It's about two of Wands, two people moving forward together. It's really good signs, you know. So if you've got someone with you and they're your person, or you've just started seeing them, it's definitely looking like there's some movement in the next 6 months of your lives. So willingly allow to let things go. If there's been times where you have actually been through some things together and it's caused tension or arguments, it's a good time now to start releasing and letting go and forgiving. That's what I'm feeling with the Death card. Let it go. Let it just leave this relationship now, because a call for balance is very, very important at this time, especially if you want this healthy, happy relationship. You need to allow and just let it go. It's hard. It's one thing to say, you know, just allow it, but because us humans love to hold on to things. But this is definitely a time for fresh beginnings. And here with efficiency, I can see that it's, you know, it's looking really good. It's like what you plan is coming, it's going to fall into place really easily. And I can see here that there's such a beautiful equality kind of situation going on, you know, like neither of you kind of look at each other like, well, that person earns more than me, I feel bad if we combine our finances. It's not like that. It's like you either don't have that issue, you just happily mesh in together, or you both have that side of things where you've got a stable job, your person's got a stable job, and you're both confident in your own situations where you mesh together perfectly. It's like this balance coming together. This could also be an indication to allow that, to release any negative thoughts about feeling guilty of using this person's money or having someone look after you. It's not like that. You know, I'm getting a message from Spirit saying, you know, this person wants to be with you. It's not like that. They don't see it as in that way that you do, okay? That is just for some people. But with efficiency here, I can see that, there's great success in whatever is being planned, whatever it's being around the home. If you guys are looking to build a home, buy a home, move somewhere, if it's traveling, there's a big tick from Spirit saying, yes, just go, just enjoy it. I mean, it doesn't mean you guys will go off and get this done in the next 6 months, but I can definitely see that this is in the plannings. This is in the near future. And with the Fool here, it tells me, you know, just like go with the flow and don't fight it. If you guys have ideas that are very similar, then combine them and just enjoy it. Definitely no overthinking in this situation. It's just going to really just happen. And that's the great thing, okay? I'm just going to pull 2 more cards. So that's some exciting stuff that's coming over the next 6 months in your love life, guys. Very exciting. We have Queen of Wands. Beautiful. This can also represent a person. This could be you, or this could be your other person. Depends if this King of Pentacles that we spoke about was about you or not. But there's definitely a feminine energy in her power, like contentment and power. It's like, I can see here, you know, that energy of looking at what you guys have achieved together and like, what have I done? This is amazing. You know, like she's actually looking at the magic in her hand, like, I did this, yes. It's definitely this manifesting energy, this manifestation magician energy where things are just going to fall into place, especially when you start to just relax a little bit more, less overthinking. I'm feeling it's definitely going to fall into place. And then we have here 4 of Swords. Yeah, there's still things that you guys could work on. And of course, that's always the case in relationships. We always run into things that we could potentially work on together. But it seems like there's some inner healing to be done. And that could be if you guys are fresh out of a relationship and moving into something else, to make sure that you guys are leaving that behind, leaving the things that you didn't enjoy in your past relationship behind, making sure the universe knows what you don't want and what you do want. Highlight what you do want, focus on that more, because with Magician on your side, it's going to allow you to bring that into your new relationship, this renewal phase. Same with you guys, if you've been in a relationship for a while, it's time to let go and let the universe know what you don't want in this relationship anymore. If there's something that isn't serving you guys, or if there's constant stress in an area such as finances or, you know, housing situations, whatever it may be, you need to make sure that you know what you don't want and what you do want in this new chapter, because this new chapter is coming in and it's going to come in fast. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you won't even know that it's come, but until it hits you, you know. So making sure you release and allow yourself to breathe, allow yourself to heal as well. And that could be for some people who are very dependent. It's a sign where you need to get used to sharing, like having your time alone as well. Some of you might need to hear that. If you're very dependent and you rely on having someone, then give yourself some time alone and don't overdo it in the beginning, especially when things are very new. It's easy to just spend every moment in time together, but also what is important is alone time and refreshing and having that quiet time to just think over things. There's definitely a sign there that taking time out alone, resting time, same, like just not only for yourself, but giving that balance to your person as well. See that balance coming in again? Having that balance between spending time together and then being your own person. It's important to keep, you know, find your own identity as well, being your own person. So this is really exciting, pile number 1. I look forward to, I'm excited for your future, your next 6 months. Don't forget to hit the like button if that resonated with you guys, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay in the loop with all my new videos to come. There's something coming up next month and I'm very excited to share. So if you're not already, I'm going to link my Facebook business page down below so you guys can stay in tune with that, because I can't tell you guys much yet, but go and follow my page. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, welcome pile 2 to your love prediction for over the next 6 months. So if you chose this pile, if you chose this card, you must be already in a relationship, or you already have a person of interest, or you're just seeing someone, or whatever you want to label it and call it. That's none of my business. But let's see what has come through for you guys today. What is happening over the next 6 months? Powerful. We have gratitude. Appreciate present blessings. I can't even talk. That's incredible. Beautiful, beautiful card. It can't be bad. You've got the 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups, very emotionally fulfilled. We also have rediscovery. Oh, amazing. And then we have mystery. Wow. Cool. I'll uncover these ones after I just get through this. I can already see what the message Spirit's trying to bring for you guys for over the next 6 months, pile number 2. So we have gratitude and appreciation here in the middle. Appreciate present blessings. So I can already see here that basically Spirit is telling you that there's some really good stuff starting to come out within your life right now, and appreciating that in this moment right now is going to allow more to come. And you can see here with the 9 of Wands is that she's really just standing there and embracing and checking out her surroundings and just being sure of where she's at. It's like standing and just looking around, standing in gratitude. This also indicates like a newfound mindset or drive. It's kind of like you guys are rediscovering some sort of spark. So for some, this might be a fresh relationship, and this could be like, wow, I didn't really think I would find love like this again or ever, or, this person's really bringing out something in you. Or if this is someone you've been seeing, if you've been in a relationship for quite some time now, there's definitely some things that are going to arise that bring out that gratitude, and you're like, I forgot how amazing this person is. You know how sometimes you get so comfortable in your situation, we literally forget, and it just goes by, they'll do something and you just forget to appreciate or recognize the genuine kindness in that. And I feel like there's going to be a time where something comes up and you're like, wow, man, I do appreciate my person. I'm so lucky. And I do feel like there's something in particular that really sparks this, especially when the mystery, the secrets and hidden meanings comes through. It's like maybe you discover something about this person that makes you think, wow, this person's even better than I thought. Maybe you're getting to know this person on a better level if this is a new relationship. So with the cups, it definitely indicates like getting to know this person on a deeper level, like really mixing and meshing really beautifully, and just getting to know each other. Even though some of you may have been in a relationship for quite some time, there's still signs of, we're continuously learning about people. And there is definitely something there that makes you think, wow, this person is greater than I thought. Rediscovery of that emotion. It's like bringing back that honeymoon phase kind of energy. Is like, wow, yes, I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So over the next 6 months, keep an eye out and consciously as well, make sure you're looking around and taking note of these beautiful moments. even the big, the small, whatever they are, it's so important to just soak it up, okay? And that will bring more, that will bring so much more. Ooh, repetition, beautiful. So we've got repetition there. Let's see what else we have. 7 of Wands. Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Wands. The Hanged Man. And Temperance. Alright. Look. In every relationship, not everything is sunshine and daisies, which is completely natural and normal, you know. And that's just what Spirit wants to let you know, to remind you that not everything is perfect. And when we have that expectation, we can be self-sabotaging. If we expect someone to be perfect all the time, how can we be grateful for the moments, you know? How can we find those gratitude moments? So remembering to repeat these moments, you know, like repeat this practice, to sit back and be like, not everyone's perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. And couples are going to have arguments and disagreements. That's completely fine. Doesn't mean that it's a bad relationship. We know when to draw the line between good and bad relationship. There's a very big in between, isn't there? And with the Two of Swords, it's like there can be aspects within either yourself or the other person where they don't want to see any tension or bad aspects of a relationship. I don't like the word bad because it's not really bad. It's like they don't like any conflict. That's the word. Someone is avoiding conflict, and in that way they prefer to keep the peace by just avoiding it or not speaking up. But it's important to speak and be yourself regardless of the consequence. Okay, that's a message for some that might need to hear it. I also get the feeling there's like over the next 6 months or so, there's definitely some others involved in the situation. And being next to the Two of Swords, I feel like it's kind of like gossipy kind of stuff. Gossipy, or someone that doesn't serve the other. So it could be a friend that you particularly don't like, but you kind of keep it quiet, or that could be the other way around, or it could be a family member in the other party's side of family. And you know, like I'm getting the feeling, the message here is like you're keeping this inner idea about this person to yourself. And Spirit's basically saying, like, be open and honest, but be careful and kind with your words. So open up to your person and let them know, you know, I'm not sure about this person. For some reason, they don't give me the greatest vibes, or they're using you, or, you know, you're being too kind for them. You're doing too much for them or something. That's what I'm feeling along the lines of, because in this picture, the Three of Pentacles, it's like there's two people here, and then there's one person, in fact, like doing all the work. And I'm feeling in this situation, someone might be being taken advantage of or controlled in a way, which is very common in like family relationships and stuff. They could just be, you know, being too helpful and putting themselves out, and sometimes that might affect the relationship. And basically what Spirit's just trying to say is make sure you communicate with your person, okay? Or if it's the other way around, expect the other person to communicate with you and let you know that, look, I care about you and I think this is happening and I thought I should let you know. It's important and it means growth. It's like, in the long run, this is going to benefit your relationship, is what I'm hearing. Being open and honest about things, helping the other person move through something such as giving too much. You know, sometimes people get in the habit of giving too much, and that can be detrimental to the person and everyone around them. And I definitely get that, because you have the 10 of Wands here and this person's carrying a lot on their back. So maybe they have a lot of responsibilities and it's only getting heavier and heavier, and it comes a time where you're like, I need to say something. This is ridiculous. Like, they're taking on a lot. And if this doesn't resonate, I feel like it could be just, it may not be literal taking on a lot. It might not be physically working too hard or being taken advantage of. It could be that this person emotionally takes on a lot. Maybe they're holding on to a lot of emotions from the past. Maybe they're taking too much responsibility or pressure on themselves in order to be the best person they can be in a relationship. But really, you know, imperfections are only human, and once you know those imperfections, you learn to love them, and it makes you like rediscover a person. So that's why I feel the mystery card is here as well, like secrets and hidden meanings. It's like this person is holding on to a lot, and I think you're part of their journey in order to let go of that and let them know, you know, you're worthy of not doing that to yourself. You know, you're worth more than that. And this could be something that you have faced before with someone, or maybe in this situation. So if this is a relationship you've been in for quite some time, it could be a reoccurring situation where this person just does too much for people and they're always giving and they don't know when to say no. And that's repetition. And sometimes if that comes up, it means like it's time to break the cycle. It's time to help them break the cycle. If you recognize this in you or your person, help them break the cycle, but in the most genuine and kind way, you know? Especially with temperance, it's about being careful with how you react and how you word things. I get the feeling there's quite a sensitive soul within here, like a very sensitive soul. It could be yourself or it could be your person. Whoever is taking on a lot of stuff and struggles to say no is the sensitive soul. And that's such a beautiful thing, you know. Be grateful that they're such a beautiful, giving soul, but at the same time, help them draw that line. And I can see here that this strengthens the relationship in an incredible way, you know, such an incredible way. You, I find, are very balanced. You're very quite balanced, or most of the time at least. Or at least this person sees you as the stable one. Maybe you're an earth sign, you're a grounded kind of stable person, especially with your emotions and what you focus on. And you're definitely the type to know when to say no. That's what I'm feeling. And this person's going to learn a lot from you, and you are meant to be a part of their journey. So that's a really cool message from Spirit. With the Hangman, I definitely feel that you're much more laid back and definitely more emotionally stable, more sure of yourself, and it's a really beautiful qualities, you know, knowing yourself and knowing when to draw that line. So there's a lot of teaching to be done here, but also you will learn a lot from them as well. So making sure that you celebrate such differences, celebrate the differences between you guys, and learn from each other. When you celebrate the differences and you look at this person and you're like, wow, they're so giving and it's so beautiful, you know, like I'm so grateful to have such a generous, beautiful soul part of my life. And, you know, they're going to look at you and be like, my person is so stable and grounded. I could learn a thing or two. I'm grateful to have this stability in my life and all that. So this is some things you might face during the next 6 months of your love life, pile number 2. And look, it's exciting times because it's really showing this huge growth in relationship. Definitely like a rediscovery and celebrating differences. That's what I'm getting. And especially a push, especially if it's a repeating cycle. So if you're seeing this happen over and over, or you have seen it happen in the past, it's a time to break that cycle. And look, for some reason I want to say there's a lot of moons in this picture, and I'm feeling like in particular the best time to release these things and have conversation is right before a full moon, because we have another moon here, we have another moon here. There's a lot of moons. There's a moon and there's a sun. So there's a lot of moons. So I feel like I need to let you know that working with the lunar cycle is going to really help your situation, or help move things or release things, especially bringing up the conversation of, you know, sweetheart, I think you're taking on a lot here. I think it's something we should work on together or something. And I'm feeling like the full moon is going to really help resolve these situations. That's what I'm getting. So pile number 2, I really hope that you enjoyed your love prediction for the next 6 months, what's coming up for you. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for any future videos, and you won't miss out of your free guidance. Also, I do have some exciting things coming up in the near future. Hopefully it'll be ready to announce in April. So if not, I'd love for you guys to follow my Facebook page. I'll link it below, and you can keep in the loop of anything that comes through and comes into the new. Okay, I'm very excited, but I hope to see you guys next week when I do my next reading. So stay tuned. Bye. Hello pile number 3, and welcome to your love prediction for the next 6 months. This is timeless. Remember, whenever you found this, it's still relevant, and I'm excited to see what comes through for you guys. So obviously, if you choose this pile, you're in a relationship, or you're seeing someone, or you have a person. Okay, so let's see what comes through. The card that you chose was trust. So faith in the power of the universe. Trust. Interesting. Let's see what else comes through. Yep. Okay, so maybe you're a little bit of an overthinker. Procrastinator maybe. This could be you, or it could be your person. A little bit playful. I do see here that someone gets a bit distracted, and I think it's by thoughts. Maybe in the aspect of, overthinking and, you know, questioning things. So I'm thinking here, by these messages, it's like this love is in your life, and, you know, you're questioning, is this too good to be true? Is this for me? Is this real? Like all the questions that you could possibly think of. You know how you this is random, it just came to me. When you go on Google, and some of the questions that is already in there are just like so funny and random. I feel like that's like the energy I'm getting here. Like, does this person really love me? Not to the crazy extent, but I mean, you're definitely second guessing some situations, or your person is. Now, I'm not sure if you've already been in a relationship for quite some time, or this is a new situation. It doesn't, like, it's going to be different for different people, but there's definitely a a message here to allow the love in. Allow it to pour in and out of you. You know, there's definitely a lack of trust here, and that's something for you to work on. A lack of trust. It could be a lack of trust in a person. It could be a lack of trust that, oh, do I deserve this? It'll be different for a few people, but there's definitely overthinking. Someone's definitely a very playful person. Or maybe they're just not clear on, maybe they're just a bit immature. Immaturity, it could be your partner. Maybe they're just not communicating how they feel exactly, and you're struggling to really understand or know how they feel. But this is a clarification from Spirit that they do enjoy your company, and there is strong emotions there. They don't know how to communicate that. That's what I'm getting. It's like it's out of their depth, basically. So making sure that you're discerning with your thoughts and your distrust or disbelief. Make sure that you're not taking those negative thoughts too seriously. With the Fool, it's telling me that there's a push or an encouragement to just stop thinking, stop overthinking, and live in the moment. Live in the moment. Sometimes when we overthink, we can sabotage things or, you know, cause more tension or issues than is needed, really. But this person I can see here that doesn't intentionally want to confuse you. It's just that they don't know how. And I think sometimes all it takes is a little prodding, not to the extent of asking questions or getting paranoid. Asking, you know, like just maybe I'm feeling that you need to show them how you want to be treated or how you want to be shown love. So if you practice that on them, I can see here that it's going to show, it's going to reflect. So they're going to mirror what you do. It's like they need practice with being in a relationship. Or if you've been in a relationship for a while now, it's kind of just like they've come out of practice. Sometimes we just forget. We get so comfortable that we forget that we need to show them that we love them and appreciate them. And this was a similar message that came up in pile number 2. So if you were drawn to pile number 2 as well, feel free to watch that. But this message is really about showing them how you would like to be shown through love, if that makes sense. So practicing what you want on them. And this will allow a mirror effect, okay? That's what Spirit's telling me. So trust the process. Unity. Magical. So there's definitely a strengthening in a relationship here. It's like you do take this advice on and things do improve. And you guys really soak up that love. There's definitely an improvement and a strengthening in bond. Let's see what else comes through. Magician. Then we have the Magician again. My goodness. Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. And the Tower. So what I can see here with Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Magician reversed, I can see here that it's not really something that you considered before about the, you know, asking or doing what you wish to have in your relationship with the other person. It's like you're not trusting in the universe, basically, to deliver. The Magician is all about manifesting, visualizing what you want and it coming forth, so it coming to you. So I think there needs to be more of a, I want this and I trust that it will come into my life, you know. This is what I want in my relationship. I'm going to have it happen, you know. Be more sure of what you want to see in a relationship. And I'm getting here that the focus can sometimes be of the lack. Too much thoughts around what is lacking rather than what you would love to see. That's what I'm getting here. And when you focus on the lack, the wheel of fortune does not turn in your favor, because when you look at the laws of the universe, better feeling thoughts are more inclined to come back to you. It's what attracts into your life. So naturally, if you're focused on negative thoughts, or this person doesn't do this, you know, I'm unhappy with this, or they're annoying me, then, you know, this is what's going to continue to happen. Okay, so this switch in the mindset is something that needs to happen. And on the other hand here, you have the magician reversed, but then you have it up right here, which shows me that there is going to be a major shift in your relationship over the next 6 months that is just going to really change things. I feel like this is something that you're going to take on board and be like, yeah, I have kind of been focusing on what's lacking a little bit more than usual. So I'm going to consciously think about the things that I'd love to see and what I would love to experience. And I'm going to do that for that person so they can learn to do it back for me. And that's the energy I'm getting from you guys. You're definitely quick learners, that's for sure. And you'll notice that the changes happen really, really quick for both of you. The tower here indicates, you know, there is quite a change coming in the relationship dynamics and situation, but it looks to be really good. It's if you guys can move past this and shift things a little, then things are going to really, really turn around. And there's unity, meaning, you know, more closeness together. You're going to allow the love to just pour into your lives a little bit more. And then you have 3 of Cups, which also indicates connection and bonding on a different level. This is usually like a family-like bond or connection, and because it's come up in your love reading, I feel like you guys finally get to this point where you're very comfortable together and you know you guys have each other's back. You know you guys have each other's back, and maybe you guys move into this more family-like vibe or environment. It's like your relationship is definitely changing. Maybe there is some progress happening in the relationship. Some definite progress. And then, yeah, with the Magician over here, it tells me that things are starting to really align and move into the areas that you want to see. It's really going to take effect within your love life. And the more you focus on the things you want, the more it's going to allow it to happen. And that's what Spirit's telling me with these magicians. It's going to turn out, I'm feeling towards the second half of these next 6 months, things are really going to just start to turn over. Remember to be discerning when it comes to your thoughts, making sure you just let go of those negative thoughts. Of course, if something comes up and you need to discuss it with your person, handle it how you would like them to handle a situation. So if something came up and they needed to speak their mind, how would you like them to speak to you? In kindness and understanding. So be really compassionate with the way you talk as well. Okay? I definitely feel like this person is very I don't want to say new to relationships. Maybe they are. Maybe they've never really had as a serious relationship as they have with you. And they're still learning. They're still learning. Sometimes it comes naturally to some of us and our expectations are high, but this beautiful little soul, not little, but this beautiful soul is definitely learning. I mean, we all are, but very fresh to serious relationships. Over here we have the Page of Pentacles, which indicates it can represent a person. It can represent a person who's full of ideas, creativity. So I'm feeling like this might be you. It might have some aspects of your person, but maybe you have a lot of ideas of what you picture your future to look like, and that's something you want to really get out there and communicate with the person. And I feel like you're in more of a rush than them. Not so much a rush, but an excitement to have that happen. And that's okay, of course. But be patient and give time. Remember, this person's learning and you're also on a learning journey. But remember to include all these thoughts and ideas and these creativities and visualizations that you picture in your future. Make sure you include it in with this magician magic, like manifesting what you want, focusing on what you want, always what you want, not what you don't want. Remember, power of the thoughts, power of the mind. So this is really cool, really, really cool, guys. Pile number 3, it looks like your relationship, love interest is really shifting into a more stable, powerful relationship. So really embrace that, embrace it, and soak up those beautiful moments. Get to know each other on a deeper level, whether or not you are been in a relationship for a while or not. This person's still learning, and we always are, but there's definitely cool shifts happening. There could definitely be, for some of you, like moving into together. There's definitely like upgrades in this relationship. So that's why like the Page of Pentacles might be coming up. You had this idea and, you know, like, are they ready? Are they serious? But there could be indication that this is on the cards and this idea is coming through over the next 6 months or so. Not to say it might happen in these 6 months, but it's definitely going to come up for discussion for some of you. So that is really cool. Pile number 3, I really hope that gives you some excitement for your love predictions over the next 6 months' time. Remember, it's timeless, so whenever you're reading this is still relevant. Now, if you did like that, I would love for you guys to hit the like button below, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss a reading. I've also got some really cool announcements coming up over the next month. I'm hoping it's ready for next month. But if you haven't already, follow my Facebook page to keep in the loop for all new things to come. I will link my Facebook page down below. And yeah, keep an eye out. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your love prediction for over the next 6 months of your life. Now, you guys are singles who have chosen this pile. This is the first pile of the singles, and I'm excited to do this. Let's see what's coming for you guys. Woo! So the first card that you chose is Happy Endings. End of a chapter. Wow. Okay, cool. So this could definitely mean, you know, you've been single for a little while, or I don't know, it could be the ending of something. But there's definitely signs of a new chapter. You've got 6 of Wands, patterns, Interesting. Let's see what they're trying to tell us. Then you have 5 of Wands, 6 and 5, and love. Allow it to pour in and out of you. Incredible. So there's definitely signs of happy endings, end of a chapter, happy endings and new beginnings. Love, there could be some healing that needs to be done around love or belief around love. I'm feeling like the 5 of Wands, it's like you've been searching for or actively looking for the right person or doing the work in order to find someone. It's like you've been kind of, well, here it's like climbing a almost ladder until we can reach the top kind of thing. And maybe you feel like there's a competition. Not so much a competition, but I feel like it's challenging, or you're running out of time. There could be stress about this, but Spirit's wanting you to know that no, you need, it's okay to slow down and just take things as they come. There's no rush. Divine timing. You're going to find your person. You're going to find your person. I definitely see here with the 6 of Wands, you're ready. You're all armored up and you're ready. You're ready for this journey. Just being careful that you're not going in too protected. Like you can see here, this person on this horse, it's like they're a knight. They're ready for combat. It's like they've got all their armor on, they're ready to face anything. But at the same time, when you're looking for love, you need to be open to, well, literally open to love. Just like here, allow it to pour in and out of you. There is signs that you're quite protected of yourself, or like you've been hurt before and your guard is quite up. You've got to be careful not to expect or think that things are going to repeat in patterns. New relationships mean new beginnings and new people. Okay? Remember to leave your past behind you before you move into the new, because you don't want to bring those patterns with you. And you'll know that when you find the right person, you will be able to let that guard down. And that's what Spirit's saying, just don't have expectations and go in with a clear conscience and do some healing. Release and let go if there's anything that you're holding on to, or if you're a little bit too armor up kind of thing. Listen. We've got listen. Beautiful. What are we listening to, Spirit? Alright. We've got Queen of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups. Some decision making. I like that. So I think it's a lot about listening to your guidance system, your intuition, making decisions around your life based on intuition, not acting on emotions. There's definitely an indication that a need to listen and a need to really get to know someone. And it's like Spirit saying you will know when to trust a person. So listen to the signs, listen to their actions, and start on a clean slate. Make sure you're not assuming they're all the same, if that makes sense. Also be conscious of what you don't want to bring into these new times, this new time of potentially meeting people. There's signs of someone in particular coming into your life, and the Two of Wands tells me that there could be future planning and everything. Future planning for the, down the track. But it doesn't have to be huge, of course. Like if you meet them within the next 6 months, you're obviously not going to be doing too much planning, or, there'll be, well, who's to say? You never know. But that card definitely indicates here that there's future possibilities being considered. Could be travel, could be anything around that. Now let's see what else comes through. 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I can definitely see here that you guys in particular may have been through a hard relationship or a hard time, or you're giving yourself a hard time in order to find someone, or someone here needs to work on their own, being happy in their own company. That's not for everyone, but there's definitely here 9 of Cups being a little bit what would you call that? A little bit lonely, and that's absolutely okay, of course. But sometimes when you're feeling lonely or you're living in lack, it's going to push the opportunity for love back, if that makes sense. I do see here with 5 of Wands, you're going to be really finding a group of people that you mesh well with, like a tribe. You could be meeting someone through your tribe, or if not so much your tribe, be like a group of friends, or some outings, some events or group sessions. There could be an indication of meeting someone through someone's friendship group. With the 5 of Wands, it does seem like it's quite a close group of friends, if that makes sense to you guys. So keep an eye out if there's any events coming up. Definitely give yourself an opportunity to go. Spirit's definitely saying to do some work on yourself over the next month or so, and let go of any past hurt, forgive yourself. And be willing to let your guard down for people that come into your life. Okay? The star here indicates, the star is a beautiful card. It indicates after a hard time, maybe a time of difficulty, is new beginnings and new hope. So it's like you're going to meet someone in particular, or you're going to start to see signs within the next 6 months that really change your perspective on love and relationships. Like, yeah, it's like it's really turning around, and you're thinking, well, this is awesome. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Not all relationships turn out that way, and I'm going to give it a good go. That's what I'm feeling. Like there's a shift in your perspective. With the 9 of Cups, this can also mean growth, mean climbing out of a mindset. It could mean, filling cups, filling your emotional fulfillment. And you can see here next to her, there's some happy flowers. So it definitely means growth as well. So there could be a phase in your life where you have been a little bit lonely, or focusing too much on finding that person, but there's this shift coming. Whether or not it's like because you're distracted, or you're so busy being involved with your tribe, your people, this certain thing that you're into, and that's when something comes around. I can see some self-healing, some self-work here, whether or not you guys are looking into doing some alternative healing, such as Reiki energy healing, or you're going to look into doing shadow work, whatever it might be, or kinesiology, whatever it is, you will benefit from highly recommend. I mean, anyone could benefit from that. So that's cool. Now I'm just having a look here. Listening. It's important to really get to know someone or people. I am definitely get the feeling that getting to know people before judging a book by its cover, because for some reason there might be someone that comes into your life that doesn't seem like the person that you would like, if that makes sense. But when you stop and listen and give something an opportunity, I feel like there's going to be a change in your perspective and change in your mind. Okay? So making sure you're listening and being cautious on your decisions in the best way possible, you know, not judging a book by its cover or letting things go before you even give them a chance, because you never know. And I know there's a lot of thing about, you know, you instantly know if you like someone, and it's not always the case. So just enjoy the moments. Enjoy the moments. Now I just want to pull just a couple more cards and see what comes through for pile number 4, singles. Is there a person in particular that they may meet? Is there a person in particular that they may meet? Queen of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Now for some this means that this journey over the next 6 months is going to be very self-healing, and there's going to be people that pop into your life indeed, and it's worth getting to know them and learning a few things about people. But with the Queen of Swords, it's like you're not ready to completely open up yet. It's like you're still contemplating, you're still considering, you're still going through some healing. So it's a really important time for you guys. I mean, that's not to say you won't meet your person. For everyone it's different, because with this indication here, with the love, it definitely tells me that there's love hanging around. But I think it's about divine timing and coming when you're ready. So what Spirit's trying to say is there needs to be inner work done in order to allow this person to come into your life, right? Now, this Queen of Swords here, I can see, can be quite an overthinker, moving too far forward in the future, thinking about what ifs, and I think that that's going to lead you down a not so beneficial path, basically. It could be like self-sabotaging kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling. So Spirit really just wants you to live in the moment and just enjoy the people that you meet. Actively go out with your people, your friends or groups, or if you're going to like group classes, there's potential of meeting someone there for sure. There's potential there for sure. And look, it's with the star, it definitely indicates that really exciting times are on the horizon after what may have been either, you know, lonely, or maybe you've been in a bad relationship or not so good, healthy relationship. There's definitely some cool stuff on the horizon. Spirit does want you to focus on the way you think about relationships and to release the past and be ready to let your guard down to those that you feel you can trust. Okay? Now that's really cool, and some really cool things to look forward to, guys. Pile number 4, my first group of singles. I hope that gave you some guidance and advice from Spirit. And if you did like that, please hit the like button. I would love that. And if you're not already, you can subscribe so you don't miss any of your guidance that I upload. Also, I do want to say that I have some exciting things coming in the month of April. I hope, fingers crossed. And just so you guys don't miss out, if you're not already, follow my Facebook page. I will link it below and you won't miss any announcements. I'm very, very excited. I can't say too much more though. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 5, and welcome to your love prediction for the next 6 months. Okay, so you guys are obviously the singles, so let's see what's happening over the next 6 months for you guys. Ooh. All right, so the card that you chose was actually 2. They wanted to come out together. So we have forgiveness, set yourself free. Patience, rewards await. A reward awaits. Long road ahead. I'm getting the feeling there's some sort of healing that needs to be doing, or leaving of a relationship was quite recent. It could be, well, let's just see. I don't want to jump ahead of things. 2 of Swords, Strength card, wow, forgiveness, set yourself free, with the 2 of Swords, something that you're not really wanting to look at or face. Maybe it's something that happened in the past that it still needs to be touched on or looked into. 7 of Swords, very cautious energy. Judgment. There's definitely something that needs to be faced over this 6 months in order to open the doors to someone new. Renewal. Okay, so it's looking like you are going to be looking into whatever it is that needs attention here. So taking off this blindfold and working on forgiveness. It may not be like forgiving yourself, but someone that has done you wrong or disappointed you in the past, or is disappointing you now. It needs forgiveness, not for them but for yourself, so you can be free. That's basically what forgiveness is. You know, we're not doing it to let the other person go to be free. We're doing it to set ourselves free. You know, like, I forgive this situation. I'm growing from it. I have grown from it. Thank you. Goodbye. You know, having that loving compassion energy. Repetition. So for some of you, this might be a situation that's kind of repeated on you. Maybe it was a reoccurring relationship. Maybe it was like an ex that you went back to. Some of you could be facing a repetition of, maybe it's a situation that just feels familiar, or emotions that feel like you're going through again. Perception. Rediscovery. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we've got renewal and rediscovery over this side with 2 of Swords and the Strength card, which is really good indicators. You know, have some patience. Don't rush the process. Don't rush going and trying to meet someone. I do get the feeling that, you know, slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to repeat cycles. And look, if you're not completely forgiven what's happened or leaving things in the past, things can reoccur until you learn from it, unfortunately. But that's what life's about. We learn. We're here to learn. Our souls are here to grow, and we go through things for not any reason at all. Of course there is a reason. We need to grow from it. So you need to have a new perception around the things that you have gone through, and there needs to be some grudges left behind. And like if someone's done really bad or wrong things to you, you need to understand that they are also on their own journey and they're learning big time. It may be at a terrible pace or in terrible ways, but they are slowly trying to get their soul to progress too. And there's big mistakes that they have made that they're going to hopefully learn from as well. And unfortunately, you had to be part of that. But look, you're coming out stronger than ever. Strength card showing us that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What's that song? I think it's Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you're coming out like a lioness or a lion. Male, female, doesn't matter. You are coming out stronger, and that's what Spirit wants you to do. Not hold on to things, but come out stronger and use what you have learnt, what you have experienced, in order to climb this challenge, this bump, and just become a new person. Not new person, just get rid of that, my hair. There's definitely some judgment going on here. Could be yourself, like, how could I have let that go on so long? Or there's definitely something to be faced during this time. There's something coming up. There's something uncovering. You're going to look at it and be like, yeah, I need to face this. I have some reoccurring emotions happening and it's not healthy. And that's why there's a little delay on meeting a person. I mean, maybe you're not even, you're on a love reading, so obviously you want to meet a person. And the sooner you do this work on yourself, the sooner you will have, you'll just be so much, there's indication here you're going to be so more vibrant once you do this inner work. It's like people won't be able to keep their eyes off of you. You're going to be center of attention. It's like you'll be glowing and ready. You're going to know when you're ready, and so are other people. And that's when people are going to be drawn to you. And self-care needs to be done. But also this indicates that maybe some of you are like really wanting families in the future, really wanting that person to have a family with or make that family with, or you're hoping that's a dream of yours in the future, which Spirit's saying, yeah, of course you're going to have that, but please focus on now. Please focus what you need to focus on now. You need to focus on yourself, self-care and nurturing yourself. Pretty much like licking your wounds. Because once they're healed, they're gone, they've added to your strength. And this is what you'll become. And I do feel that this is all going to happen fairly quickly within the next 6 months if you actively face what it is that might still be hindering you. Oh yeah. There is the High Priestess. Beautiful. This usually indicates quite a psychic person or intuitive person. So maybe there's some intuition or abilities hiding in there somewhere, or you are either Some of you are probably thinking right now, I know exactly what she's talking about and I know what I need to face, but I don't want to. It's like, it's a knowing. It's a knowing. And if you're not sure yet at what it is you need to be healing or looking at, then it'll come. It will come. And that's really cool reassurance, actually, with the Nine of Pentacles. So basically Spirit's saying, do you know what? Not only will future relationships benefit from this focus on self, this focus on little bits of past relationships that you no longer want in your, your mind, or just holding on to hurt. Well, once you work on that, not only will it improve relationships, but it's going to improve whatever it is you're doing for career, money, and finances. It's like it's unblocking a whole heap of other stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you, once you do some inner work, shadow work, that it may unlock more intuitive abilities. You'll have more of a clear mind, clarity, a better connection to the universe. That might not resonate to all, but there's definitely something that's something that someone needed to hear. It's amazing what happens. It's like, us humans are very much like onions. We have layers and layers of stuff. We have emotions and issues, and we have to peel. We have to continuously peel those issues and emotions away and work it out on ourselves. And it's a continual thing. None of us are ever perfect, and we're continuously going through things. So, there's nothing wrong with you, but this is a time in your life that Spirit wants you to focus on you and love you. Your love prediction, your main character in your love prediction is you. Love, nurturing those wounds, loving yourself, and creating that belief that you're so worthy of the things that you want. And Spirit really wanted to tell you, you will have the things that you want. Look here. Some of you want families. Some of you want just that true attention and love, that bond. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So be patient, my loves. Pile number 5. This was your reading. I hope it gave you some insight. It's always so interesting to see what comes through. I never know what's going to come through. I have all those cards laid out, but I don't check them until I'm on camera, ready to go with you guys. So I love it. Have some patience with yourself. And guys, if this resonated with you, hit the like button below. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button if you don't want to miss any future readings. And there's also some exciting things to come in the next month. I'm hoping in April I'll be able to announce it. But if you want to keep in the loop about what I'm bringing in, something new, something exciting, please, there is going to be a Facebook link below to my Facebook business page. And you'll be able to follow that and keep in the loop, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and have the best day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 6. Welcome to your love predictions for over the next 6 months of your life. What is happening? Obviously, you guys are, in fact, singles. This is the last pile of the group, so let's see what juicy messages come through. This is the card that you guys chose. So remember who you are. Return to the roots. Interesting. Energy. Intensity, passion, and power. Beautiful. I'm just going to uncover some of these and see what happens, what's going on. Cool. Messages surface. Time. For some of you, there might be a worry about timing, maybe like the stress about not meeting someone, or someone wasted your time, now you have to go and find someone else. The inconvenience. Some might be worried about their age, and this could be for some giving us a message about the time is near. Yeah. Oh. Okay. The Emperor. This can indicate a person, someone. And then we have Temperance. Then we have the High Priestess. Then we have the Magician. Wow. Look at these major arcana coming out. And then the Page of Cups. Oh, I see. There's someone you're meeting. Oh. All right. Okay. Cool. I want to start here. I want to start on this side. Okay, so guys. Right. So this time issue might be playing in the back of your head a little bit. It might be like, well, I'm running out of time, you know, like looking at my clock, my watch, and there might be an urge to rush things. But Spirit wants you to know, you know, like to know, don't do that. You know, the Fool is coming through with like really chill, go with the flow energy. And that's being encouraged, okay? It's being encouraged because you're going to meet someone. It's looking like you're going to meet someone within the next 6 months. And it's going to be a really beautiful connection. The Two of Cups shows us that, you know, there's a really good connection. It could be almost soulmate connection. The timing is perfect. For some of you, I feel like you might already know this person for some of you. Obviously for some, this is going to be such a new thing. And they're going to be very playful. They're going to really bring out this playful side of you. Really, really fun. Jokingly, maybe they might come across immature, but they're actually just a big fun kid, basically. So embrace that. That's cool. That's magic. I love that. It's like they bring out the inner child in you, or get you into activities that you wouldn't normally see yourself doing, which just brings out a fun side of you. And the Emperor comes through as well. So I'm assuming, you know, I'm feeling this is all together. This is linked together. And, you know, it's like they have two sides to them. They have a really fun side, but then they know how to be serious. They know how to be, you know, a mature adult. But I think you're going to see either one of these sides first, and the other side of them is going to surprise you. I'm going to say that they come across quite serious. I mean, yeah. Either side, either way, it's going to be different for everyone, of course, but they're definitely going to show one dominant side of them when you first meet them. And you know, this doesn't have to technically be a guy. If you're a male watching this or whatever, they're just represented by these masculine cards, but really it's like they're just bringing this fun, playful energy, or child, like fun, just young energy. And yeah, there's either one of these that we don't see straight away. They come across more serious and they kind of shock you, like, whoa, I didn't expect this from you. That's interesting. But yeah, they're definitely bringing in the energy. There's definitely a instant connection here. It's like you're really going to know that this person is the person I'm talking about. You're going to know when you meet this person. You're going to feel this connection, and you're going to have really good conversations. That's what I'm feeling. Really good conversations. Really cool. And then we have over here with the surface, I'm feeling like you have this group of friends or close family members, someone that you consider really close, like either sister-like friends or brother-like friends, that are going to bring this opportunity into your life. Maybe they suggest something, maybe they know this person, or they set it up. It could be different for everyone. It could be that you meet them through a workplace. It's going to be, it's going to be different for everyone. But I do feel like it comes to the surface really quite quickly. So that's interesting. And over here we have the High Priestess. So I'm thinking that you're quite an intuitive person. And I'm feeling like you are a good energy reader, such as you know what people are like when you meet them. You have a good feel of people. You know, when you walk into a room and you meet someone and you know instantly, like, this person's cool. It's like you're very in tune with that. So that's a really good thing. And I think that this person loves that about you. Maybe you're really into maybe you are really into spiritual stuff, or love crystals, into law of attraction, all those kinds of things. And this person's going to find that intriguing. There's something about you that they find intriguing, for sure. And you have this way about knowing how to attract what you want. It's like you have this manifestation power. You could even be manifesting this person as we speak. I'm just feeling like you know what you want. You know what you want and you're going for it. That's really cool. And being careful, like, I do feel like you're quite careful with your thoughts. You're quite particular with how you think, and that is why you easily attract things, because you're very conscious about positive and negative thoughts and what you want to bring into your life. And Spirit's just letting me know, this is a lot of your doing. Let me know below if that resonates with you. If you're literally manifesting your person, let me know below. If not, you could be doing this like without knowing, in your subconscious, without knowing. You could be just focusing on other things such as work and business and stuff, but this person is coming. I'm also feeling here with remember who you are, returning to your roots. I'm also feeling like that means to make sure you're creating balance in your life, making sure you're still connecting with those people that mean a lot to you, your friends, and having that time with your tribe is important. Creating that balance. Even when you meet this person, it's so easy to get so caught up and in that lovey-dovey stage that we neglect things. And I think that if that were the case, your friends would bring your friends would be happy to bring it up to the surface and be like, well, look, I haven't seen you in this long. I need you to, I need to see you. But I think, you know, if you're aware of that and you're conscious of that, remember who you are. I think you're quite an empowered and strong person. That's what I'm feeling. So I think that's just a reminder from Spirit to stay grounded. To stay grounded and trust the process, and know that there's no stress about time. There's no stress about time. There's no rush. Remember to just go with the flow, because this is coming, and the less you stress and worry about it, the more it's going to happen. So remember to be consciously thinking good thoughts. I'm definitely feeling your manifestation powers are really on point, so there's nothing to worry there. Let's just see if there's any other messages that Spirit wants you to know. Anything else that group number 6 needs to know over the next 6 months for their love prediction? Knight of Pentacles, cute, and Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's representing you and the person. This person is being represented by Knight of Pentacles, which is actually in this deck represented by a young boy, a young guy on a pony. So like a really young free spirit, not literally young. This person might not be young, like this person I'm talking about, but I feel like they bring this fresh, new energy to your life. You know, life can get pretty serious sometimes, and I think that they just bring that childlike energy back into your life, and it's so refreshing for you. It's so refreshing for you. That's what I'm feeling. Knight of Pentacles is bringing that, and I love that. There's definitely gonna be some things that you guys do, like activities that is not something you would normally do, but this person is opening those doors for you. Page of Wands here is, I feel, representing you. You're very driven and motivated, and you've got lots of creative ideas, and they love that about you. Page of Wands, it just tells me that you've got a lot of hidden talents, a lot of things up your sleeve. You love to have a good focus on career and income, and I think that just goes so perfectly with your abilities to manifest without you actually knowing. So be aware of that if you're not. If you don't resonate with being with, you know, into spirituality or anything like that, that's fine. But I feel like you just do it naturally without actually knowing. So good job. Lots of people work hard on that, okay? So that's a good thing. So pile number 6, that's a beautiful reading, and I hope that gave you some insight. And if this resonated with you, hit the like button below and let me know if anything in particular stood out for you. Also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any future readings. And thank you for listening. Don't forget, I also have a Facebook business page linked below, because I'm going to be announcing something very exciting over the next month or so. I'm hoping in April or May. And if you want to be kept in the loop, definitely follow that, guys. Have an amazing day, and I wish you all the best of luck with this love situation. It looks exciting. Bye, guys.